They say love is a battlefield, but for Princess Khutulun, it was literally a wrestling match. Imagine a woman so fearless, so powerful, that every man who tried to win her ended up flat on his back and completely humiliated. She made a bold rule. Any man who wanted to marry her had to defeat her in wrestling. But if he lost, she took his horse as a prize. By the end of her reign, she had over 10,000 horses. That's not just strength, that's domination. In the late 13th century, the Mongol Empire was at its peak, and Khutulun was born into a legacy of war. Her father, Khaidu Khan, was one of the most powerful rulers of the time, a descendant of Genghis Khan himself. While most Mongol princesses were expected to marry for alliances, Khutulun was different. She trained as a warrior, as a rider, and most importantly, as a wrestler. She wasn't just good, she was the best. But her biggest challenge? Marriage. Her father wanted her to wed a powerful nobleman, but Khutulun refused to be given away like a prize. Instead, she made her own rule. If a man can defeat me in wrestling, I will marry him, but if he loses, his horse is mine. It was the ultimate test of strength. Mongol men were raised to ride, fight, and wrestle, but none of them could take her down. One by one, warriors, noblemen, and even foreign princes stepped forward, convinced they could win. One by one, they all lost. With every victory, her legend spread. Warriors who had never been defeated suddenly found themselves face down in the dirt, and her horses, they multiplied. By the time she was done, she had over 10,000 horses, enough to field an entire army. But while her victories made her famous, they also made her controversial. Her enemies, even some within her own family, whispered rumors. They said she was too wild, too untamed, too much like a man. Some even claimed she refused to marry because she had fallen in love with her father, a lie meant to destroy her reputation. Then, one day, a new challenger arrived. This man was strong, skilled, and undefeated. He wasn't just another noble, he was a warrior in his own right. For the first time, Khutulun hesitated. Was this the one who would finally defeat her? The entire Mongol court gathered, holding their breath as the match began. Would she finally lose, or would she remain undefeated forever?